Teen brags about stealing money from Girl Scout cookie sales. Let's do something a little lighter, maybe? Have you been to one of my streams before?
Next, we go to the archives for a 2008 trial in Delray Beach, Florida. 18-year-old Stephanie Woods has been charged with petty theft, a misdemeanor. 3 months earlier, Woods and a girlfriend saw a young Girl Scout selling cookies in a supermarket parking lot. They stole $164 from the 9-year-old.
How fucking, like, this is so far beyond, like, being broke and wanting to steal shit. We're drinking water while these peasants starve.
The title already makes me hate her.
Yeah, I agree. See, honestly, by the title, I was thinking it was going to be a situation where, like, she was in the Girl Scouts and then she just ended up taking the money. But just taking the fucking money from kids? What is wrong with you? That is like a tier above terrible. What? How do you even, how? So that's why they're out of Samoas. Exactly.
And drove away in Woods' car. The next day, the two teens were back at the scene.
Good. They have a very punchable face. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, I'm not saying I punch women. I want to clarify that. I need to clarify that. Because someone's going to clip that shit out of context. Sarcasm. This has been a sarcastic joke, Bionicpigtv. I need to start doing that more often. All right? But you know what I'm saying, right? Pig beats women and steals bananas. All right, fuck off. Okay? Do not clip it out of that's not what I'm saying. I do not hate women. That's not what I'm saying. Stop. I'm not a woman hater. Oh, fuck you. Just fuck you.
Bragging to local news cameras who were there covering the previous day's crime.
Why did you do it?
I mean, who doesn't like money? I mean, I don't know. It was an easy crime. My friend goes into.
I'd say so. Yeah. It's a child. You're taking it from a child. It's pretty easy. That is definitely easy. I don't know why you needed to mention that. Like, she's acting like she's bragging that it was easy. She's acting like, yeah, I was so fucking good. That was an easy crime. I got away with it, and it's so fucking easy. Bitch, it's a 9-year-old. What do you mean?
In Winn-Dixie, I was waiting outside of here, like ready to leave. So she grabs the envelope, she ran to my car, and we left, and we parked, and we split the money. Money's money, and it doesn't really matter to me.
Both girls.
If money's money and it doesn't matter to you, why did you spend time to ruin a 9-year-old's a day? Probably week. Like, what? What? If money's money, then why do you care so much about taking it?
Girls were 17 at the time of the crime, so they were charged as juveniles. But for Woods, this was not her first run-in with the law.
I would say so. I wouldn't be surprised.
Of burglary, battery, and contempt of court. For the
entitlement at its finest,
Woods requested and was granted a bench trial. Juvenile Judge Moses Baker Jr. presiding. And Woods is singing a much different tune from her interview with the reporter, blaming her girlfriend and claiming she was actually against robbing the Girl Scouts.
Oh, okay.
I started yelling at her.
Why?
Because I was on probation at the time.
So you do all that, brag about doing the crime, and now you're going to sell out your friend?
I was saying, you're gonna get us both in trouble, and we should just go bring it back.
One of the attorneys
Narcissist
then brings
speed
up
run.
the infamous parking lot interview.
I mean, who doesn't like money?
Why did you admit to being involved in the crime if you weren't?
Well, pretty much because of the fact, because I was upset, and they paid me money. I forgot this, they paid me money.
Woods claims she was paid to do the interview.
What?
They paid me money.
But the news outlet who spoke to Woods said they didn't pay her a dime.
What?
And the interview was aired unedited.
What?
Judge Baker went on to find Woods guilty of stealing the Girl Scout money, and she pled no contest to violating her probation. Woods' girlfriend was given immunity in the case when she agreed to testify against her. On her way out of the courtroom, Woods let the media know how she felt about the judge's decision.
Got him. Got him.
2 weeks later, Judge Baker sentenced Woods to a high-security recovery facility for up to 3 years to address a substance abuse issue.
Stupid,
She
dumb,
was released
dumb,
after serving
idiot,
less
stupid,
than a year.
dumb.
Woods' criminal activity did not end there. 2 years later, she was busted for helping her boyfriend rob a man of prescription drugs and was sentenced to 6 years probation. Then, after multiple probation violations, Woods was sent back to jail.
Dude, she just needs, like, some people just need to have their ass beat. You know what I mean? This is not related to me talking about hitting her. All right? This is not related to me about the situation earlier. But I'm saying somebody needs to beat her ass. Here we go again with it. Shut up. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that some people like her just think that they're just going to get away with it. And they have this entitled attitude with life. And there's so many people like that. Can't believe. Okay. I can't say it anymore. I'm done. You're just outsourcing now. No. No. Shut up. I'm about to ban everyone in this fucking chat.
And eventually sentenced to over 6 years in prison.
Good.
With credit for 2 years already served for her part in the prescription drug robbery. Thanks for being a fan of Court.
I'm not a fan. Shut up. Now it's time to walk away. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Did you laugh or cry or maybe subscribed? I'll thank you either way. You know I will miss you. I hope you return. Tell your friend or your mother to get me more views, please.